was this course that was called Soil Health and Soil Biodiversity, and I found it super cool about all the interactions, about all the microorganisms that that are present below ground. Hi, I'm Matilde. I'm a PhD student here at the Crowther Lab, and my research focuses mostly on how the soil microbiome changes across tropical forest succession. And so I mostly do a lot of field work where I collect a bunch of soil data and seeding data, mostly in Panama. And then I carry everything here, and I do a lot of molecular lab work where I try to identify the species, well, not the species, but the type of organisms that are in my samples. 50% of the current tropical forests are mostly secondary, so that's why it's pretty important to study which are the main factors that are driving how these forests are evolving. Also, research until now has mostly focused on which are the factors that are present mostly above ground and how these are impacting reforestation, such as, for example, light, temperature, humidity, and water. Leaving the below ground totally unexplored, so this makes it super cool. And then also, I guess that my research also brings some more insights to government and to any policymakers that has to take any decisions about reforestation practices. I did my bachelor in sustainable agriculture for quality and environment in a very small town in the north of Italy. And then I moved to the Netherlands, to Wageningen, to do my master degrees, where I studied plant sciences with a high focus on soil biology and soil biodiversity. During my master thesis, there was my thesis supervisor, and he was like, "You will do a PhD," and I was like, "No, I really don't want to do one." And then during my master thesis, I was like, it's cool, but still I don't know if I want to be one. And then at the end I was like, well, actually, yes, this is really cool and I really want to do it. It's super dynamic and you never do the same thing, and it gives you a lot of satisfaction, I would say, to study something that nobody knows. I'm happy that in the end I decided to pursue my career in science. I really like hanging out with friends and just watch movies, going out for coffee and for dinners and so on. I really love skiing, so I'm pretty excited that now I'm in Switzerland, so then I can just like jump on a train and go skiing whenever I want, so that's really cool. I would work more on accessibility. Nowadays there's still a lot of people that don't have access to high education systems, for example, and also when it comes to science, many journals used to have to pay to get to read their paper, for example, or you have to have access to other institutions just to read some papers. So I guess maybe I will change this and make everything